Keep It 100 is brought to you by the coronavirus, coming to a throat near you. La, 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 la. This is a quote from my haters. Yeah. You got me feeling like the greatest. Yeah. Bitch, I'm about to blow up. What's going on, world? Or nobody. Bitch, I'm about to blow up. Or most likely somewhere in between. My name is Casey Huckle, and I'm delivering to you Keep It 100. What is Keep It 100 about? Quotes. Yep, quotes. Meaning adages, truisms, figures of speech, expressions, sayings, lines, you name it. Yes, a group of words put together that are usually pithy, memorable, have meaning, sentiment. I would like to tell you that there has been a change to the show. Instead of trying to hustle 100 episodes and 100 quotes, one per episode, into a year, I've decided to extend it. I've made it about 50 quotes in a year. I didn't quite reach my deadline. Had some roadblocks in my life, but I'm going to keep on trucking and make it to 100, hopefully. I don't know. Just a healthier pace for me. I don't think of a couple quotes a week. I don't want to force anything. So I've extended the show to another year, approximately. So I hope you enjoy. Make sure you rate, review my show on iTunes if you can. Tell your friends, your grandmother, whoever. And without further ado, let's get started. Fake it till you make it is the aphorism for this episode of Keep It 100. Forgive the dishwasher behind me. I'm going to try to be louder and speak over that fucking thing. So fake it till you make it. This should be another short episode, as I don't have a specific story or an epiphany from this quote. So I could just speak generally overall about how I stumbled on it. I heard it over the years and didn't give it much thought when I first heard it. It's like, what? I mean, fake it till you make it. You got to be real all the time. And that's how my thinking was. It was all or nothing. It didn't have any gray in it. But then as I evolved, the quote came back to me. It's one of the most popular quotes at this time. Whether you're on a date, an interview, an audition, whatever, you're being challenged, then you really want to maybe pretend that you're happy or pretend that you've got your shit together when really you don't. So in my introspection over the years, I've discovered that fake it till you make it is I didn't quite get it at first. Like I was saying, it was all or nothing, black or white for me. Of like, no, I can't do that. I don't want to lie to other people. But then I realized in my recovery last year that, and this quote's been coming up every. It's not so much relevant today, this week, as much as it has been over the past few months, of just being like, you know what, fuck it, you're going to die anyway. YOLO, you only live once, which I could do an episode on. And just, what do you have to lose? So lately I've been taking a me against the world, what I've got nothing to lose kind of attitude and ambition. So, yeah, so fake it till you make it has come back around. And now I should probably quote Wikipedia, my best friend Wikipedia, if not Google. with that first paragraph explaining the history of it. Fake it till you make it is an English aphorism which suggests that by imitating confidence, competence, and an optimistic mindset, a person can realize those qualities in their real life. It echoes the underlying principles of cognitive behavioral therapy, also known as CBT, as a means to enable a change in one's behavior. Or in other words, faith in oneself helps oneself improve. The phrase is first attested sometime before 1973. So, it goes back a long time, and one triggering, in a good way, not a negative trigger, but one positive trigger has been, for me, in getting to fake it till you make it, is that people don't care about me as much as I care about me, and this is, I've talked about this in last year with, it's quite a while ago, several episodes ago, the spotlight effect, where we tend to exaggerate or heighten our good and our bad to the point of embarrassment, shame, or maybe narcissism and maybe joy if it's if the ego is not so much involved. But it's usually typically negative of being like, oh, I can't believe I made this mistake. The whole world is thinking about how terrible I am. That's what thought we have subconsciously. But then I learned over time it's just not true. We're all just thinking about ourselves. We're all in our own heads, and so what have I got to lose if I fake it? What's the worst that could happen? So it's that kind of mindset that I've adopted in the last 6 months maybe, where. Yeah, so now I'm at the point where I'm reminding myself, fake it till you make it, fake it till you make it. You've been through worse than failing an interview or fucking up a date. What do you have to lose? So it's that kind of attitude that I have. It's gotten me very far. And there has been controversy over fake it till you make it. But I believe that, behavior, I guess in CBT they talk about behavior, emotions, thoughts. Maybe some triggering event can cause an overreaction, but if your behavior is positive, then your thoughts are going to actually follow your behavior, and vice versa. It's all linked. So, and whenever you're scared, just know, in a really calming, positive, Zen kind of way, people don't give a shit about you. And they sure as hell don't care as much about your thoughts or your emotions. So if you're struggling, if you're fearful, then you can fake it. Especially in this country, there's more being fake. Then you can fake it until you make it, and people, and most importantly, you will eventually buy. Hey, I'm here now. I belong here. It's not that hard to act. Because then again, like I said, I'll say it one more time. People they're not like people like following you, like getting, vetting you like a motherfucker. So fake it till you make it, and you'll be fine. All right, and that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for tuning in to Keep It 100. I'll hope to keep delivering episodes about once a week. So, love y'all. Anyone who's tuning in, I appreciate it. See ya. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me get some pimping in it. Hello, folks. Casey Huckle here one last time. Thank you for listening to my whole episode, not just half of it. I was just hoping to plug my Twitter and Instagram. They have different handles. Instagram is Keep It 100 Pod, and Twitter is Keep It 100 Podcast. You can also find my website at keepit100pod.com. And my podcast is always on, like I said before, iTunes. You can rate and review it on there. And it's also on Spreaker. You also find it on a few other vehicles such as Spotify, not Grinder, but it's like Grinder. It sounds like Grinder. No, but it's Slider. Is it Slider? No. Well, fuck it. iHeartRadio. I'll give you one more. Apple. Of course, it's on Apple Podcasts. But it is, unfortunately, it's not on Tidal. So I apologize. But on just about anything else is what I'm trying to say. Peace.